So like most of the librarians in the room, librarianship is a second career for me. I started out professionally as a nurse, and I never actually made the conscious decision to leave nursing as a career. It just sort of happened through a variety of life events. When it was time to go back into the workforce after a few years, I was trying to decide what I wanted to do professionally. Should I go back into nursing? Should I change careers? That I'm here tonight is due solely to my husband, Stuart. He's the reason I'm a librarian, and so thank you, Stuart. I owe all kinds of gratitude for your support through not only library school, but my professional career, so thank you. He went on a business trip when I was going through this dilemma and happened to be seated next to the Dean of Libraries at Penn State University when he was on the plane. And Stuart is a talker, and through their conversations on the plane, the dean recommended medical librarianship as a second career, telling Stuart that it would be perfect for me because I could still use my nursing education in the workforce. And so that's what I did. I took her recommendation and I ran with it, and it was one of the best decisions I've ever made. When I first started out, I thought to myself, okay, like most people when they hear librarianship, my first thought was, oh, you need a master's degree to be a librarian? And my second thought was, I love books, so this is going to be the best career ever. And it truly worked out that way. So then I'm presently, as Deborah said, employed at University of Detroit Mercy. That was sort of a random happening as well. After graduation, I worked the reference desk at Schiffman Medical Library for about a year or so. And every day that I drove to work during rush hour from Wixom, I would drive down the lodge and I would pass exit 9, Livernois, with the sign, University of Detroit Mercy, and I would think to myself, oh man, if I worked there, I could get off the freeway right now, be at work in minutes, and I could cut 15 minutes off of my commute. That would be awesome. And a few years later, when an opening came over the listserv, I jumped on it, and ironically, I was hired at the dental school, which not only did not cut any time off my commute, but it added an extra 10 minutes of process. So, it was one of the best decisions I've made since becoming a librarian. I love my job. It's the best job that I've ever had. And it is due in part to the support of the deans, the 3 deans that I've had over the years of my employment. They let me pursue my interests and allowed me opportunities to get involved where I wanted to get involved. One of the deans is here tonight, Dean Margaret Auer, Jennifer Dean, and the present interim Dean, Marilyn Dow, who is also my director at the dental school. Finally, I wanted to give a shout out to my colleagues in my local and state professional groups. So I know there's a lot of student scholarship winners here tonight. I can't emphasize enough the importance of getting involved in your local and state groups. No, don't just be a member, get involved, volunteer, be on committees, help plan events. Not only will it get you professional recognition in the area and help with your job opportunities, but it's a great social network and a social support when you start your job. In fact, that's how I met Dr. Charbonneau. Her and I are together on the Metropolitan Detroit Medical Libraries group. Somehow. So thank you very much for the award. Thank you for the nomination. I very much appreciate it. And thanks.